He learned CJM Sopore. Yesterday, he convicted the accused, who is today now a convict, and it was reserved for arguments on quantum.
Look at this man. He called himself a faith healer, but behind closed doors, he preyed on the innocent. Children aged less than 14 years. For years, Aijaz Ahmad Sheikh built an image of a pious man, offering solace to families desperate for healing. But in 2016, the truth shattered the illusion. A local court in Kashmir has now sentenced self-proclaimed faith healer to 14 years of rigorous imprisonment and imposed a fine of 1 lakh rupees for sexually abusing 2 minor children under the guise of religious lessons. For decades, Aijaz Sheikh preyed on children, moving from one institution to another, shielded not just by silence but by society's inaction. He was first caught abusing a child in a madrassa in Gujarat. Instead of facing justice, he was beaten and expelled, free to offend again. Back in Kashmir as an imam and later a school teacher, he continued his crimes. With no oversight, he became a self-styled faith healer, using fear and silence to continue his abuse for years. It took a survivor's courage in 2016 to finally break this cycle. A case was filed, leading to a 9-year legal battle.
He learned CJM Sopore. Yesterday, he convicted the accused, who is today now a convict, and it was reserved for arguments on quantum. And we argued the case, both the learned prosecuting officer and I, in my capacity as the counsel for victim. And the defense also proceeded with their arguments. And the learned CJM Sopore sentenced the accused to 7 years of rigorous imprisonment, each for 2 victims. In this case, which is and the sentences will run consecutively, which is that he will be in for 14 years of rigorous imprisonment plus 50,000 rupees fine for each of the victims. 45,000 has been directed to be deposited as compensation, and the learned CJM has also said that the victims are at liberty to approach appropriate forums for their compensation in their capacities. Yes.
But Sheikh is not the first nor the last. Across India, self-styled godmen have used faith as a weapon to silence victims.
कम्युनिटी को तो पता ही नहीं है इन चीजों के बारे में। कम्युनिटी के बारे में ये एक अलग चीज है और ये समझते हैं कि क्या ऐसा भी सोसाइटी में होता है। तो तभी मैंने कहा कि अगर ये 8 साल 10 साल तक ये चीज हाइड रही, इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ अवेयरनेस। तो वक्त की हम जरूरत है कि हम अपने बच्चों को, पेरेंट्स को और कम्युनिटी को जो है इस चाइल्ड सेक्सुअल अब्यूज के बारे में एजुकेट करें।
ऐसे मामला होगा, ये तो दीन के खिलाफ भी है, ये सोसाइटी के खिलाफ भी है, हर एक मजहब के खिलाफ है। और इसमें से मैं आपको ये कहना चाहता हूँ, इसको जो सज़ा दी, इससे ज़्यादा सज़ा देनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इसको ऐसे मामलात में जो सोपोर कोर्ट ने इसको सजा दिया है 14 साल, हम वेलकम करते हैं।
Justice has been served, but how many more victims are silenced? Is it time to re-examine blind trust in so-called healers? With Shabbir Khan, Zafar Iqbal for Mojo Story.